Hi guys, Libby Beecham here from Made of Stone. You guys are familiar with this now, but this is the top picks of the week video where I give you 5 songs that I think you should go listen to. I'm just going to jump straight into it because I've already got them sorted and I think that they are great. I don't want to keep you waiting any longer. Number 1 on my list today is Kasabian's new song called You're in Love with a Psycho. It's from their new album called For Crying Out Loud. Now, I usually cannot stand Kasabian at all. Never really liked any of their stuff. The only song I've ever really liked was their original Club Foot. Other than that, I feel like they've gone way too sort of mainstream, like we're kind of cool, you know, Serge with his mod haircut, like nothing wrong with that, but I don't find them a believable band. I don't think they actually produce that great music. But, you know, I've only heard one song off the album yet. I've not got started listening to the whole thing, and I will do, but I can't imagine I'm going to like it very much. But there's something about this song that I just really appreciated, and it might be because I watched the music video and Noel Fielding is in the music video, and Noel Fielding is one of my favourite people on the earth. I know him and Serge are great friends, so it makes sense that he's in it, and it's quite a funny video. I do recommend you go watch it. Basically they're in like a sort of mental hospital, and they're like doing all this like dance moves and stuff. It's really funny, it's very interesting. There's a bit where they have an x-ray and he's got a fish in his head. Then he takes off like a band and he's got like a big scar, so you know, take from that what you will. Anyway, I think the lyrics are quite interesting in the song. Like, they feel like a little bit sort of Arctic Monkeys-esque in the whole quirky, abstract sort of thing. There's a bit where it's talking about macaroni on a stick, like those sorts of, you know, random sort of things that they've just thrown in there to obviously either make it rhyme or to make it work. You know, I found that quite interesting. I can't say it's my favourite element of it, but I do think that the song itself is actually fantastic. You know, there's a bit of like distortion going on there, which I like. The chorus combines harmonies with like general vocals, and I think it works really well together. I think it's quite catchy. I can imagine that it's going to do really well. I think when I looked on Spotify earlier, the popularity bar is already quite far up. It might just be because that's Kasabian or because it's a great song, but I'm listening to it and I don't usually like Kasabian. There's a bit towards the end, like the bridge has got a sitar in it, and it adds an extra layer to it. It's very interesting. Go check out the whole album. I'm going to listen to it too, and I may give you a review on that, but you know, go check it out for yourself. Number 2 on my list is I Want to Be Sedated by the Ramones. I love the Ramones. I've got a Ramones dressing gown, which is fantastic. I think they're very recognisable. As soon as you hear a Ramones song, you know what you're listening to. It's got that very up-paced guitar, the sort of repetition that they always use throughout it, but that works for them. It's like brand recognition. The repetition means that you recognise straight away that that's them because all their other songs sound like that. But it's great. I think it's just upbeat, you know, it's very catchy. I think it's the, you know, the element of that is the Ramones. 3rd on my list is Jeremy by Pearl Jam. This song is I've put on the list for a different reason. It is a fantastic song, but there's more to it than that. It actually tells a story. I'm not really too sure where, but it was a school in America where a child went into school one day and shot himself in front of his classmates. And you know, I think it shows that music can actually tell a story more than just, you know, tell about an emotion. It can actually sort of give you that emotion, but of a very serious matter, a bit like with the Smiths when they did the song about Myra Hindley and the Moors murders. I think that, you know, in that sense you feel very connected to it. It's very raw, and I think that might deliver the message more of what's happened, and it definitely does this with Jeremy. There's a line where he says Jeremy spoke in class today, which I think is very haunting because it's just that before he was quite a silent, alienated kid, and the first time that he gets up in front of the class and speaks is to basically let people know what's about to happen. Not only that, the vocals are beautiful, the guitar riff is very recognisable, but it's fantastic. As soon as it comes in, you know, it runs through the whole song. I think that, you know, it's very well put together, and for saying that, you know, it's a story about a young boy who lost his life, so it would be one of those things where you'd want to do it well, and they've done that, they've delivered on that. It's not like they've taken the story and, you know, ruined it. I think it's a beautiful way of, a new way of telling about the story. 4 on my list is Give a Little Bit by Supertramp. There's not really too much to say about this. It's just a very, like, everyone knows the song. It's very recognisable. I think that, you know, it's just one of those classic songs that when you hear it, even if you don't know who the band is, you know the song. There's like a very metallic guitar in there, you know, that I think I love the sound of. It's quite upbeat, a little bit folky, and there's a bit with a saxophone in where it makes it a bit jazzy as well. So, you know, they break it down and like pick it back up again in that song. I do think it's brilliant. And last on my list is Apply Some Pressure by Maximo Park. Now, the reason why I know this song itself, and I sort of discovered Maximo Park, was because I had SingStar on my PlayStation 2, and I had SingStar Rocks. And that was one of the songs that you could sing on there, and I remember that I used to sing it all the time with my cousins, because there's a bit where he's sort of singing and singing, and then all of a sudden he gets a nosebleed. Obviously the pressure's too much for him, and he's like popping out of drawers, like bits of body parts popping out of drawers. It's very like quirky, but so is the band, I guess. And you know, it just kind of, it's got that in my head about that, and I always remember the song from that. It's very technically creative. It sort of drops down and picks back up again, a bit like Are You Mine by Arctic Monkey. So I think that, you know, it shows how clever the band is, the sort of how great they are as musicians, and obviously how great the vocalist is. So that's my top picks of the week video. Go listen to them all out. Obviously I'll leave the links below as well. Go subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't already, and go follow me on Twitter. I do have an Instagram page as well, which I just put up pictures of the general stuff, but I think Twitter kind of allows you to have a little bit of a conversation on there yourself. Please comment below if you have anything to say. Please like my video, and thank you for watching.